Hey, I'm Paul Rabalais, and in this video, a little bit different video, I'm going to talk about how I may be able to make you an offer that you can't refuse, which is how to get a free, last will and legal plan in place. All right, so stay with me for the whole time. It's important. I may be able to help you out. But our statistics out there in America show that about 60% of adults don't have a last will and testament or a legal plan in place. Maybe that's right, maybe it's not, maybe it's 50%, maybe it's 40%, maybe it's 70%, I don't know, let's say it's 60%. My first goal is to nudge that 60% down to about 59%, and then we'll go from there, but I'm not going to do it by telling all of you on this video to come see me or go hire another lawyer around the country, because I know that, I've had a law practice for 30 years and I'm going to keep having it for a long time, because there's a lot of people who need the customized help of an estate planning lawyer to get them and their family through this process. But I also know that there's a group of people out there, whether you call it themselves kind of do-it-yourselfers, or they're kind of fear going to a law firm, or they just don't want to go to a law firm, or they think the legal services aren't necessary. They're not going to go see a lawyer to get that customized estate legal program in place. And so I know that there's, just like there is with financial services or accounting services, there's a group of people that they realize they need customized help, they need a professional, they're going to go get a professional. But there's a group of people out there that they're not going to go hire the expensive accounting firm. They're not going to go to the expensive, or what they perceive to be expensive, financial advisor who's going to charge them a percentage of their portfolio every year. So, so really, this is for that class of folks who, it's that 60% that aren't getting it done. And so this is going to show you how perhaps you can get it done. And I realize there are a lot of document preparation software companies out there. The one that you probably see TV commercials all over the place is LegalZoom. Looking at their website a moment ago, and I see on their website, if you follow their program, and if you're married, to get that kind of will plan with the powers of attorney and the living will, get that in place. It's, totals for married couples about $445. If you bundle it together, it's going to be closer to like $300. And, the way their service works, you have to answer some questions, and then their system kind of spits out your legal documents, which you have to go get notarized and witnessed. And then if you want to change things, well, you got to go back through their system again and kind of start all over. And what I don't like about that is, their system is kind of rigid. So there aren't options when you may need options. When it spits out your typed up last will and testament, some notaries out there aren't willing to notarize LegalZoom or other document preparation wills, because they fear getting sued because some disgruntled heir might not like the provision of that will. The notaries just say, I'm not going to notarize it. And then, so my solution is a little bit different. And I'll tell you one other thing in the back of my mind. I've always just found it odd that an individual with a $1 million IRA can perhaps go online or print off a beneficiary designation form, and without needing to see lawyers and without having to hire professional help, they can designate how their $1 million IRA will go when they pass away. However, if they want to leave $500 out of their savings account to their nephew, now they've got to go through lawyers, they got to go visit the lawyer, they got to get the lawyer to draft legal documents, they got to go through that whole exercise, which can be expensive and difficult, and it just doesn't make sense. So I felt like I could kind of bridge those two extremes and come up with a solution for those people who are the kind of do-it-yourselfers but want to make sure they get it right, especially in the simple scenarios. So what I want to really introduce to you is there are 26 states out of the 50 that permit what I'll call holographic wills, handwritten wills. So those handwritten wills generally don't have to be notarized. You can do it yourself. You can change it in the future. So I want to show people how they can do that. And so I want to provide people with all of the material where they can do their own holographic will. It's all going to be in their own handwriting. Provide, on a website and on a course, provide all the sample forms, all the sample provisions, all the video explanations of how to use it the right way, the checklist to make sure all the rules are followed, all the formality requirements, so that you can write your own last will and testament. Now, I will tell you there's only 26 states that permit these holographic wills or handwritten wills, and let me tell you what they are. I'll do it in alphabetical order so you can listen for your state. Here they are in alphabetical order, 26 states that permit holographic wills: Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. So if you're in one of those 26 states, you are permitted to write an olographic will, and this course will make it easier for you to do that. Now, I need some beta testers to test out this course. I can make it as good as I can make it, but I really won't know how good it is until ordinary folks use it and then give me feedback. So I need some people, really free of charge, to test out my online course, create their own estate planning documents, give me some feedback, and if you're happy with the service and the result, and if you're willing to create a video testimonial that we can put on our website, great. If you don't want to do that, that's okay too. So here's what I need you to do, I'd like you to do to help me out. Maybe I can help you, maybe I can't, but just if any of my videos have provided you with some value, I'm asking you for a favor. So I'd like to have you take the poll first, and I'm trying to get a feel for what percentage of you out there feel like, no, I'm in good shape, or I could use some help. Then in the comments below, if you're interested in beta testing for free our service, our course, our online course, to walk you through getting this stuff done yourself, just say, I'd like to be a beta tester. Put that in the comments below. Then tell me what state you're in. I'm in Louisiana. I'm in Texas. I'm in Nevada. I'm in Montana. I'm in New Jersey. So, just tell me what state you're in if you're in one of those 26 states that I just mentioned. And then really tell me in a sentence or two what you're looking to accomplish. Maybe you're saying, I'd like to make sure my house goes to my spouse. Or maybe you say, I just want to leave what I have equally to my 3 children, and I want to name my son as the executor of my estate. Or maybe you're saying, my spouse and I have minor kids. We need to name guardians. Who's going to be the backup parents in case something happens to us for our minor kids? And who's going to handle what we leave to our children until they're old enough to handle it themselves? Maybe you're saying, I'm divorced and I have a minor child, and I just want to make sure that my ex-spouse never touches any of my money. So I want to make sure I leave it the right way so that my mother, my brother can handle my child's money until my child is old enough. Maybe you want to leave, $5,000 to your charity or your church. Or maybe you want to make sure you have power of attorney in place so that if you do get sick or become incapacitated, that you'll make it easy for the people you trust to be able to make decisions on your behalf when you can't make them for yourselves. Some people want to make sure they have a living will in place to make sure their life support machine decisions are documented. So those are common, objectives that people who just want a kind of a simple estate legal program in place, those are some of the concerns that they want to make sure get addressed. Okay, so some of the frequently asked questions about this course, this service. Yes, if you're in one of those 26 states, you can do your own handwritten will, and we'll walk you through how to do it. Your powers of attorney for financial matters, for medical decisions, those you'll have to fill out, print out, and take those and get notarized. The living wills depends on what state you're in. I'm in Louisiana. I know these laws. Feel like I know them pretty good. Living wills in our states, they don't have to be notarized, but they do have to be witnessed by 2 essentially non-family members. So what I'm looking for is really people in Louisiana first, because I'm so familiar with Louisiana's laws, and that's the one I want to nail down first. But we'll be moving on to those other states. I'd love to see a handful of people from one of the other 26 states say, I'm in, I'd love to test it, I live in such and such. If I can get maybe a small group of people from that state to volunteer to be a beta tester, we'll work on that one next, and it'll be right behind Louisiana. So that's what we're looking on. Of course, I'd like you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, but really looking for you to take the poll, provide the comments about, and if you're up for it, I'd like to be a beta tester, or I'd like to test it out. I live in blank, and the main things I'm wanting to accomplish with my legal plan are, and then just finish that sentence. And then if I need you and want you as a beta tester, I'll just reply to your comment, and we'll figure out how to hook up and get you the service so you can beta test it out, and then we'll take it from there. So hope that helps. Kind of excited about our project. I'm still blowing and going with my law firm and my law firm videos and all those complex scenarios that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I'll be doing that for many, many years to come. And then I have this little side project where you'll see me make some new videos at night and very early in the morning and on the weekends, where we build that piece out as well to accomplish or to help that little segment of the population leave a legacy and take care of this important legal matter that really everybody needs to address. Okay, have fun with it. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.